guys, and welcome back to another video. It's very cold today and it is awfully windy, so sorry I look a little bit of a mess. So this video is going to be a little bit of a long one because today, which is Saturday, I am going to do a get ready with me for a show. So you're going to see all of the preparation that goes into it, and tomorrow I will be taking you along to come to the actual show. Now I do have a confession, I don't do showing ever. I think that I've only ever done it 4 times in my entire life, so I'm probably going to be horrendously bad at this, but it's just a bit of fun really. So yeah, not got high expectations, but we'll see. I'm taking Holly this time. We're off to Sorrel Court Riding Club Centre, and we're just doing a veteran class and a novice ridden pony. So Holly is 19, I think. I probably should know how old she is. I'm pretty sure she's 19. So she qualifies for the veteran because veteran is anything over 15. And I'm doing both ridden classes, so they're in the afternoon. And I'm going with my friend Katie. You've seen her in a few vlogs, and she has Buster, who is stabled next to my 2 girls. And she's doing the classes in the morning, so we're going to be there for a really long day, but it'll be fine. We'll take a picnic and it'll all be good fun. I think Kane's coming tomorrow too, which will be lovely, but he's not going to come until the afternoon, nearer the time for my classes, because he'll end up with an allergic reaction, and it's a miracle he's actually coming anyway. It'll be the first time he's seen me compete, which will be nice and a little bit of moral support. So I'll stop babbling and we shall get on with today's part of the video. I need to ride Holly, but I probably won't. We'll see. I've got to clean my tack. She's got to have a bath. I think I'm going to section her mane off to make it easier to plait up tomorrow. And he's cleaned my tack, which is going to be gross because I hate cleaning tack. Holly's bridle is in the back and it's brand new because all of my other stuff has gone missing. I've lost a bridle, I've lost a show rug, I've lost boots, everything's gone missing. No idea where that's gone. But yeah, so that's going to be nice and easy to do because it's already clean. I've just got to give it a wipe over. So that's sorted. But I need to put that together and put the bit on it and the reins. What else do I need to do today? I need to bath her, clean my tack, put my bridle together. I think that's about it, so let's get cracking. Holly's tack is all clean. I've got a towel out ready to go and wash her. Well, dry her off. So that's what I'm going to go do next. It's bath time. Bathing Holly is always fun. I honestly don't know who's wetter, me or Holly, because she just doesn't stand still. And the floor is gross because she just poos herself stupid. So I'm going to go give her a quick dry off with a towel and put her back in the stable, and then I shall come back and clear this up. So I've just dried Holly off. As you probably saw in the time lapse, I haven't washed her face, but that's just because I needed a sponge. She was kicking off a little bit and I'd left it in here. So I'll do that in the morning. I'm gonna half plait her up in the morning as well. So I'll probably section it off and then plait it up whilst we get to the show, because we're going in the morning but her classes aren't until the afternoon. Apart from that, I'm pretty much done for today. Good morning everyone. So it is currently 10 to 6 and as you can probably tell, I've just got up. I thought I would do a little bit of a at home kind of get ready with me, because I'm really easy to get ready. I don't really do that much. But I need to put a little bit of makeup on. I don't usually bother, but I look a little bit like a pale potato. So I'm just gonna do some skincare because it's really important to moisturise your face, because you're gonna be out all day, it's gonna be windy, it's gonna be a little bit bleh, and you don't want your skin to dry out. So I'm gonna do some of that, and I might do my hair now or I might do it later, because it'd be easier if I did it now, but I don't have my hat here, so if I do it and it's not right and then I can't get my hat on, it'll just annoy me, so I'll just leave it, but we'll see. So yeah, I need to get myself ready and then we'll go down to the yard. So the products I'm using this morning is everything that you'll have seen in last Saturday's video, what's my makeup bag and skincare. So I'm going to start by cleansing and toning, which is these two things. This can be a little bit drying, but I'm using everything else with it, so it's not going to affect my skin, and this way I know that I've got really clean skin to start the day with. So just put some on a cotton pad and wipe all over my face, my jawline, and a little bit down my neck. So once I've done that, I go in with the Elemis Apricot one. Now I love this because it smells really nice, and it's like when you put it on your skin, it doesn't like burn or sting, it just feels really soothing, which is pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a smoothing apricot toner. But yeah, I love this because it smells so nice. And the reason why I tone and cleanse is because it makes sure your skin is really clean and you're giving it the best opportunity to let all of your moisturisers and serums soak in. So once I've done that, I go in with the Elizabeth Arden Superstar. Now I can't remember how I found this product. I think it was when I got the makeup bag and I was talking to the lady and was going through the different products. I think this was one that I kind of wanted to get, but I didn't want to pay all that money, so I kind of left it. And then I bought some off Depop. A lady hadn't used it and she was selling it for cheaper, so I thought that's the best way to kind of give it a try. And I really, really liked it. Now, please don't judge my technique, because I know some people pat, I know some people rub, I don't really know what you're supposed to do. I just kind of do a bit of everything. And then I'm going to put, which one do I want? Do I want my marine cream or do I want this? I'm going to put the Aveeno on today just because I'm going to put my primer on after. And usually when I use the marine cream, I let it soak in for a little bit longer. And my skin isn't that dry today, so lather this on. Again, I make sure to do it on my jawline because I break out there if I don't. So usually when I'm doing my makeup, I will go and wash my beauty blender now, and that kind of allows it to soak in. But I'm not going to put proper makeup on today. I'm just going to do my eyebrows and mascara and maybe a little bit of spot concealer. So I'm going to put my skincare stuff away whilst this soaks, and then I'll go straight in and do the rest. So usually I use a pomade, the Morphe one, when I'm doing my eyebrows, and I'll do them properly. Because I'm not doing a full face of makeup, I'm just going to fill them in. This is the Ted Baker one. My sister got me like the set at Christmas. I really like their mascara. And I didn't use this for a long time because I thought it was a little bit too bleh when I did it, but I've worked out how to do it and make it look normal. So I'm going to use this. So all I do is brush my eyebrows up, and then the end I'll just twist and kind of fill in the sides rather than all the way, and then I'll just feather the front a little bit. And then brush through again, and that's basically done. And then what I'll usually do is just go in with a little bit of concealer to even it out. I always find this eyebrow harder to do than this one. So that's kind of done. It looks really weird on camera, but that's because I kind of need to go through and wipe it and clean it up. This is kind of a quicker version of how to do my eyebrows, but it's definitely not like a cleaner way, just because it's quite hard to do. My favourite one, if I'm doing like a pencil or things like that, is the Urban Decay. I think it's Definer or Fine Liner. It's kind of like a creamy pencil at the top, and then like an eyeliner tip at the bottom, and I really like that one. But just to clean it up, I'll go in with my Morphe M158 and a little bit of concealer. And just go underneath it. And on top. To sort of give it some definition and to clean it up. And then again, just go in with the spoolie and brush the hairs up. So now that I've done my eyebrows and my skincare is kind of all soaked in, I'm going to go in with the Wireless Primer. It's again just sort of a blur rather than do anything. And I just put that on all over my face. It's got little gold flecks in, so it gives a really nice luminosity, and it'll just kind of brighten my face up, which I definitely need right now. And then whilst that's settling in, I will do my eyelashes. I'm going to give them a little bit of a curl. I usually have LVL done, which is basically a lash lift and tin, a bit like a perm but for your eyelashes. So I'm going to go in and curl them. So I'm just giving them a little bit of a curl to lift them up, so you can already see the difference, and I'm not really doing it properly, so it just opens up my eyes. I don't know whether you're supposed to pulse or just hold with these. I kind of do a little bit of both because I have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. And I'm going to go in with two mascaras. This one is a Smashbox Super Fan. I got this one for Christmas and I really like it, but I don't like it for my bottom lashes because, I can't even get into it now. I don't like them for my bottom lashes because I just feel like it gives them too much of like volume and things like that, and I don't like that for my bottom lashes. So as you can see, this mascara is just kind of a rounded shape. It's kind of like a semicircle, and I find that's really good for when you're trying to get into all of the shape of the eye. And as you can see, I've just put a tiny bit on, but it really does work. So now that I've done that, you can see it's kind of a little bit clumpy in certain areas, although this eye will look worse because I don't have as many eyelashes at the front. I'm going to go on with the Ted Baker and just go over the top and then do my lashes. So this is almost a wider brush, and it's not kind of in the same shape, but it's got a similar sort of brush density. And I'm just going to go over that. And you can see it sort of separates the lashes a little bit better. And then just do my bottom lashes. Now, I don't like having my bottom lashes really dark because they are already really dark up at the top. So if I go in and do the top and then go down, it looks clumpy. So I go in and just sort of do that. So then it catches all of these bottom hairs but makes it look more natural. It also makes my bottom lashes look longer because I'm not focusing up at the top and it's catching at the bottom, so my lashes look a little bit longer. So that, I would probably leave it at that, but I've got a few spots there. So I'm just going to grab my Morphe concealer and a little bit of the Naked Skin. Now I'm using two just because sometimes I find the Morphe one a little bit too drying on its own. And I don't have my beauty blender and my brushes are all the way over there, so I'm just going to use my finger. I'm just blending it all across my top lip along with my chin, just so it doesn't look as obvious. And that's all blended in. You can't actually really tell that I've got anything on. I do have my blush brush next to me, so I'm just kind of going like this. Not as a contour or really as a blush, but just to make sure I've got some colour in my face. But it's colour you want, not your normal redness. Because there's not really anything on this brush, I'm just kind of going to go over it with my face just to help blend it in. This is probably like a really bad beauty trick because you are supposed to use all of the right brushes and clean them. I don't know. So there we go. I'm just going to put a little bit of highlight on the inner corners of my eyes just to make them pop a little bit more. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Flash Palette just because I really like this. Now, I'm not putting so much in that it's really, really obvious, but it's more just to kind of give a little bit of light in my face and sort of attract my eyes rather than anywhere else. And I'm just going to put a little bit under my brow. And that is my makeup done. So I'm going to do my hair, kind of, and I'm switching bobbles because I've got the pinky purple one and all of my showing stuff is blue, well, navy. So I have to change it to a navy, otherwise it's really going to annoy me. I've got these two and I think I'm going to go with this one. This is what I will be putting in my hair eventually. It's just sort of a bow with a little net at the back. So you pop it into a bun and then pop that over. So I'm just going to brush it. And then I'm not going to put it into a low bow like I usually would. I'm just going to put it back up kind of how it was. And then I'll do it all properly later. Oh, look at that little quiff. So the way that I usually chuck my hair up is I put the bobble on my wrist, but on my right one because I'm right-handed, and literally just chuck my head forward. And pull it up. And then I twist it around my finger and make a bun. I've done this quite high on my head, so I'm just kind of pulling it down a little bit and then popping the bobble on. And this is a really messy version of what I'll do later. So I'm going to leave it here for now and I'm going to quickly go and get changed and then we shall go to the ad. So this is what I will be wearing today and my tweed jacket is just behind me. So I've just got my shirt on, my navy tie with pink spots and my jodhpurs and some unicorn socks. So whilst I go down to the ad, I'm just going to put a jumper on over the top and some bottoms so I don't get dirty. But that's what I'm going to do now, and I shall see you at the yard. Down at the yard with Holly. She's looking pretty clean. So her mane is ready to section so that I can plait it later. It does grow on the wrong side, so I'm gonna have to switch it over and do it on that side. But first, I'm gonna trim these little hairs here. Now, a lot of people will chop all of her whiskers off. I personally don't agree with cutting whiskers because they've got so many nerve endings and they're actually really, really important to horses. I know I have briefly mentioned this before, but if you want to understand why they're so important, then I will leave a link down below to my Instagram page. It's the Michelle Chloe Media one, and you'll see the articles from Your Horse and the Royal Institute of Navigation on there. But basically, just because there's loads of nerve endings, it's one of the first hairs that develop whilst they're in the womb. It's just something that I don't personally agree with because a lot of horses have negative reactions to it. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to trim these little hairs here. So I shall do that first. All I'm doing is just cutting upwards. Now, it's probably safer to cut down, but I'm just kind of doing it so that you guys can see better. And I'm just cutting these fine little wispy hairs. And all this does is it just tidies her up and makes her look smarter. Just like you'd be trimming your beard. Now, I probably should have done a close-up of what it looked like before. Oh, she's having an itch. Holly! But you can see I've just tidied up down here. Now, there are a couple bits that I'll miss, but I can go back and do them. Now that she's looking a little bit smarter, I'm just going to give her a really good brush. I'm just using a normal dandy brush. We're all ready and Holly is ready to go. We're gonna go put her on the trailer now. She's not got travel boots on just because she doesn't have any in her size, but she's got normal boots on, so she'll be fine.
Go on, a little bit more further forwards. Come on. Woohoo!
I know, I can't believe it.
I'll take the scoop, but I'll just put treats in it.
We're here and Holly is off the trailer. He's smiling. I'm going to go plait up now so that it's over and done with. And then give her a bit of a brush and then we'll go get our number. think I'm about ready to call it a day. We've not even done a class and I'm done. Holly's all plaited up. They've gone horrible, but there's not a lot I can do about it. I'm just gonna have to live with it. And then if you saw that footage, you saw that she got her head collar caught on the trailer, freaked out, and she's cut her nose. Yeah, it's not going very well. I'm gonna give her a brush and try and tidy her up a little bit and just check her face out in general and get bashed out of the way. But yeah, let's see what happens. You can see her little cut on her nose. So we're both ready. Holly's got her bridle on and I'm just going to chuck her in an in-hand class and see how it goes. I think there's only 2 in the class. It's a really small show and because of coronavirus they're doing restrictions, but at least we come away with a rosette for definite. Well, that didn't go to plan. It was actually pretty embarrassing being in the ring with Holly when she was doing that. She was just an absolute cow. Yeah, so we still got a rosette, came second, but she just would not stand still. She was throwing herself all over, she was shaking, just been an absolute twit. So yeah, didn't go very well, and now I'm not in a particularly good faith for the Ridden ones, but we'll see how it goes. I guess all days can't go perfect and horses have their moments, but yeah, nothing's happening. Why couldn't you be like that 5 minutes ago in the ring? Naughty pony. I've just tacked Holly up and I'm going to get on in a minute and just give her a walk around. Hopefully she'll feel more ready. Buster's over there because he's getting ready to go into his class, so that's why she's been a little bit screamy. I think I've got the best seat here. Chilling, Holly's eating grass and it's just there and Kate is about to go in it, so I'll be able to watch her ride. we've unloaded everything and Holly's back in her stable. Her mane looks really silly now because when you plait it, just like you would our hair, it goes all curly. Then because she's had a good rub, it's gone all weird. So yeah, it's been an interesting day. Holly wasn't nowhere near as good as I thought she would, but it was just a little bit of a day out, change of scenery, and I can't really ask for much more. She hasn't killed me. She's been out in the field for a year and a half, and to be honest, she's not really done anything. So yeah, I can't complain. I'm super proud that we've got some rosettes. So yeah. Well, I'm home and showered and in my pyjamas. It's been a very long day today and I'm kind of glad it's over, but it's been a good day. I know I didn't really talk that much whilst I was at the show, so I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a rundown and show you my rosettes. So Holly was a little bit of a tit. I was kind of expecting her to be like her usual self and not be perfect, but actually do as she's told and sort of not show me up. But she was screaming, she was just stressing to say the least, and I don't know whether that's because of what happened. Travelling was a little bit chaotic. Her and Buster had a bit of an argument and she ended up getting some bites on her neck and on her face. And then when I was plaiting up, she managed to get her head colour caught. I have no idea how. And just started freaking out. And then she ended up with more cuts and bruises on her nose. So she was probably really stressed out from that. And then new environment. She's not really been ridden or been out. But it was pretty embarrassing. It's probably in my head, but I just feel like I could feel everyone's eyes watching me and sort of just been like, sort of disapproving. They wouldn't have been. The show was really lovely and everyone was really kind, but yeah, it just it was just really not nice. But I've got some lovely photos and I got some rosettes, so more to my collection, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm gonna shut up and show you my rosettes and my pictures, and then I will probably end the vlog here. So these are my pictures and rosettes. This one's probably my favourite because she looks like she's happy, and I'm laughing because I think she just had a little bit of a bronch or a spook, and I was just trying to enjoy it through the embarrassment. And then this was the in hand one. Now I don't really have any printed pictures of Holly. I mean, I've got loads of them, but I've never really bothered printing them out, so I thought it'd be nice to get some from our show. So yeah, there's this one and that one. There were quite a few others that I could have picked, but they were my favourites. And then these are my rosettes. So I got this one for this class, which was the in-hand veteran. And then I got that one for this class, which was novice ridden pony. And then I got this one for ridden veteran. So they're going to go up on my collection, which is what I have just done. There is that one, and that one. Now I feel like it looks like I have more rosettes than I probably do, but that's because my room's not that big. All of this blue tack mag here is where my pictures were, but I had to move them down to be able to put some more rosettes up. This one does take up a lot of space though, so if you watched my photo shoot video, that one and that one are from there. So I got this one, which is Horse Star of the Month with Happy, and then Holly got that one, which is Best Family Horse Song. But yeah, so they're all of my rosettes. Most of these I actually won with Holly, however there are a couple of exceptions. For example, this one, which like I said was with Happy. That one, which is another Horse Shows Online, was with my pony Doris. These ones, so the ones with the green and white, and there's a blue one there, and is there a varsity one? That's a varsity one from university, which are run in books competitions. So books is a university competition, so you compete as a university. So in our area I think we go against Sheffield, Leeds and York, and you basically each pull a name out, well, pull a number out of a hat, and then that number you get that horse, and you have 5 to 10 minutes to ride that horse, and then you've got to go and do a dressage test or a jumping round. I might actually try out for it again this coming year, depending what happens with coronavirus. So yeah, I might try out again for the books team, and if I get in, then I'll probably do some videos of that too. I've babbled on long enough, so I think I shall end it here. Thank you so much for watching and coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you like these types of videos, and then I shall hopefully try and do some more for you. See you next time, bye!